Well, here's our initial thoughts on what's going to happen with the snow expected to come in late Monday night from Tuesday into Wednesday. A lot of moving parts with this system, so still a lot of uncertainty there with some of the details, but here's our initial thoughts at least. Estimated time of arrival, a little more confidence in this. Western mountains holding off until late Monday night, so if you have any plans for tomorrow for Valentine's Day, don't have any problems with that, so don't cancel those. Even through the evening hours, it should be dry everywhere across the area. Coming into the west later Monday night, jumping east of the divide as we head toward Tuesday morning, places like the Bighorn Basin. The places like Riverton, Casper, as well as Lander. Morning commute should be fine, but coming home, snow clouds probably be spreading into that area. And across southern Wyoming, including Rock Springs, much of the daylight hours may be dry before the snow spreads in as we head towards sunset on Tuesday. So confidence in some individual parameters here. Time of arrival, we'll call that moderate. Sorry for the color there, I should have checked that beforehand, but we have a decent outlook as to when it's going to start across the area, at least during a time of day. Travel problems, will be some of those around the area. Moderate confidence there. Where exactly the worst ones are going to be and when it's going to happen, that's where the details get a little more fuzzy. So timing of the heaviest snow leading into those travel problems, still have low confidence on that. There's a few little different moving systems that are coming in here, so how they set up and when they come in and where they set up, miles are still have a good spread on that, so we don't really have a huge handle on that right now. And snowfall amounts, because of that, still low confidence in that. I think a lot of people will get some snow, but if any of those bands set up, you could get locally more, and this far out, we definitely can't pinpoint where those are going to happen. So some probabilistic stuff, expect at least this much across the area. You see muddy areas out to the west, at least a couple inches of snow. Highest amounts here across the Wind River range. Some places there could pick up at least 4 to 6 inches, maybe locally up to 6 inches around the southwestern part of Yellowstone Park and the Tetons. Lower elevations, best chance of seeing at least an inch of snow, probably Lander, Casper, I'd say. But many areas might not get anything out of this if the best case scenario, if you don't like snow, sets up, but will be a little bit of snow around. So as we take a look at likely maximum amount across the area, very small chance of getting more than this, but this is probably what we think, at least at this point, the likely maximum amount. Anywhere from 2 to 4 inches across the western valleys, you jump east of the divide. Anywhere from about 2 to 4 across the Wind River Basin, about 1 to 3 across the Bighorn Basin. And from Buffalo down to Casper, this might be a little on the low side. I could see maybe up to 3 there. And Rock Springs, the I-80 corridor, again, 1 to 3, a very popular number. Higher elevations of the Wind Rivers could see up to a foot, as well as the higher elevations of the Tetons. So the chance of getting at least 1 inch of snow, where it might cause some road problems, you may have to do a little shoveling or sweeping. Very high chance of that across the northwestern mountains, just about 90 to 100% there. Lower elevations, best chance of seeing that inch of snow. Western valleys, also the Wind River Basin, especially Lander, I think definitely an inch of snow there, and also around the Casper area. Least chance eastern Bighorn Basin, with the winds coming like this. It usually downslopes off the Bighorns. And about a 1 to 2 chance across the I-80 corridor. And this is the official snowfall amount. Now I want to tell you this. Take this with a grain of salt. This probably will change as we head toward tomorrow, so check back in then. But our thoughts as of Sunday evening, you see Wind River Basin, if I can get these words out, anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches there. Generally across the Bighorn Basin, anywhere from a coating, an inch, maybe up to 2 inches if things set up right. 1 to 2 to 3 here across the eastern areas. Western valleys, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, and the mountains doing the best out of this. Generally expecting about 4 to 8 across the Wind River range, as well as the higher elevations of the Tetons, with locally up to a foot. And resources, you want weather, you know where to go, weather.gov/RAW for our forecasts. For road conditions, wyoroad.info, you want to go on the web. On the phone, you want to give them a call, 511 in-state, you're out of state, 1-888-WYO-ROAD. That's a tongue twister, try saying that fast 5 times. And finally, webcams by route. You want to take a look for yourself at the road conditions. Go to local programs, click on our webcams by route page under our local tab. Be safe, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.